So, most importantly, this will be WVG versus GR here for week 4, day 1, the final matchup for our first day. From a survivor side, it'll be Arrow Playlist, Magician, Gravekeeper, and of course Archer here currently being played. We're gonna go up against Jin, who has banned out Dash Anti-Courier alongside with First Officer, and then of course Lucky Guy and Seer. So we banned out quite a lot of the support decent characters for our last 2 bans, but first 2 priority bans here is Guarantee Rescue, and of course Anti-Courier will harass midway through. I feel like with the Anti-Courier their target ban, it could potentially be either Opera Singer or Hullabaloo. So from the side of Jin, we know as well when he played on this map, Hullabaloo has been used quite a lot by him too. And his success rate on that character is also pretty decently high as well. So with this, it's a bit harder to say what we can play because, like, once again, if you play Opera Singer and they all bring Flywheel, you are screwed. If you bring Knee-Jerk Reflex and he plays Hullabaloo, you're also still screwed. So from the side of survivors, I do feel like maybe Magician has to bring both Knee-Jerk and Flywheel. But it just seems like for this one, we're going to go with Hullabaloo instantly as well from the side of Jin. It is really just when it comes to Anti-Courier their first ban, it's a pick and choose scenario. But Persica on Dash Archer should have a bit of a decent time when it comes to these games as well. We'll move on towards area selection mode here. First we go then, of course, it is Darkwoods once again. Archer here by the lake, of course, 2-story given towards our Magician, middle for Gravekeeper, and of course Treehouse for Dash Arrow Playlist. For Jin here, the best case scenario for him to spawn is actually at the very bottom, since you are able to lock at least one of the Cypher machines near both Arrow Playlist or Archer, or maybe if he wants to, he can spawn close by towards the gate. So that's Treehouse Gate there that we're talking about, just so the chase here is a bit faster too. And of course, 2-story Cypher machine is locked. But even so, there's actually 2 very close Cypher machines near 2-story as well. So like if one is locked, you can just go towards the other instantly too. But with this spawn location, let's go have a look at the persona points then. There's quite a lot actually to go through here, but let's see. We're going to be able to see Tighturner, just Tighturner on the Arrow Playlist, alongside which our Magician, Flywheel Tighturner, alongside which Muscle Memory, Weber's Law, and of course Gravekeeper, which Tighturner, and it seems like Empathy will be selected as well. And of course from Archer, Flywheel, Wish, Empathy, and Weber's Law. For Hullabaloo, it will be Hunter's Instincts alongside Wish, Pallet Breaking, Insolence, Detention with Warp, and this will be the final matchup for day 1, week 4 between GR versus WBG. Okay, let's see here. Jin. First target seems like it's very close towards Hui, which isn't a bad target. We eliminate one of the main rescuers, Wish Tighturner as well. And not only that too, by the time we actually get him done, it will be max presence here. But here you can see once again, Exhibitionist has also been brought from the side of Hullabaloo too, in which it wasn't really shown towards us. But the dash you're trying to get towards, Trying to get towards the pallet. Unfortunately speaking, I think that was cancelled out by Redmark. But of course, first hit here is pretty early. We still do have shovels left in our hands to use here, thank goodness me as well. But putting down the pallet is going to be a little bit harder here. We finally got the pallet dropped down. It has to be instant shovel there as well. And yes, with the pallet there being dropped down, we will be forced out instantly, which is even worse. So from the side of Hui, this containment, honestly speaking, is not good at all. If it wasn't for the missed dash or failed dash, I felt like it would have been easier. But you can see here as well, right, Goku Cypher Machine has been disrupted too, just because Gravekeeper had to come nearby. But at least the good news is, we do have Tighturner on the side of our Magician as well. So it's overall not too bad. But this game, trying to aim for a tie is still quite hard, as you do have a survivor who wasn't decoding initially. But of course, Magician here buying a bit of time for ourselves. We want to make it towards the chair a little bit easily. But of course, it is... Ooh, it will not be a no damage rescue here. Magician has to get out of this area. We're getting a bit of a speed boost here right after the rescue too. But let's see here, Hui. Just go for him here instantly as a target, as he will finally do go down. We're not going to consume the last shovel there just yet. But with 238% Cypher Machine decoding progress here, Magician finally getting on towards that Cypher. Cutting as our aeroplane is here decoding as well. It's overall not too bad. The only big issue when it comes to this is we really do have to rush the Cypher Machine as soon as we can, especially with the fact from Color Blue as well, Warp is detrimental for these survivors. So there's going to be instant vault up here. Can we maybe, yeah, we did get the hover out, but we couldn't really get in between because of that small roof from the mini tent or whatever you want to call it. But it'll be Aeroplanist, who's buying quite a lot of time here from the side of cutting. We actually did a no damage rescue, which is really good. And then Gravekeeper will be hit out, but at least we know that shovel mode was already gone anyway, so it's actually not too bad. Mudstone there will be landed as we actually did get a vault over, but sadly could not really rotate or contain anymore. 358% decoding progress here done from Survivor side. We're not finished the 4 Cypher Machine there just yet, but it is pretty far away. However, the last 3 Cypher Machines are relatively close here for Hullabaloo to actually have quite an easy time when it comes to harassment. But right now, we're chasing after the Persica. That's going to be bow and arrow here, 50 stacks there instantly as well. They're going straight towards the other side, but that's okay because it's Hullabaloo that we're talking about. So that's going to be the instant stun there as we decide not to get our double surprise out. Persica, 5 seconds left until our next bow and arrow. We did manage to get the vault over there as well. It's 2 stacks there instantly from the side of Archer. But even for Archer here, it's okay. We dashed back. That's all we need here just to pull a little bit more distance. But the mud ball here is a little bit scary. But of course, the flywheel will not be able to come out because Jin did a very good job there at landing the red zone on Dash Archer first before we can do much more. But now the issue comes with the fact that that pallet has been broken, so we can just loop in from the side. Persica, not a lot left here to work with, but the dashback has been missed, but the flywheel comes through first, as we will be able to get double stacks here instantly once again, but Archer will go down inevitably. 70% Cypher Machine decoding progress there on our very last Cypher. It's cutting here for our rescuer, but now the question comes with Magician can't be the one rescuing, because he does not have borrow time. I'm going to fly over there instantly, trapeze towards cutting. But there is a chance that Magician could backdoor rescue here. Where's Magician? Broadcast Sensei isn't... Okay, there's Magician. There we go. Magician, no damage rescue. That's good. We know that it is Warp. So if this changes to abnormal, then no detention. We can completely open a new Cypher as well. But it just seems like from the side of survivors right now, opening a new Cypher is priority. We're not going to heal here, which is also a good idea too, for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 being the fact that we know that Cypher Machine at 90%, Jin will not leave it, because the moment we leave is the moment it's going to be a tie game. But now we're going to be able to jetpack out here, but the jetpack really wasn't the best. We did pull out towards the corner here, but that just means only Persica can rescue. We got hit there finally. If the Cypher Machine only at 40%, this definitely isn't enough, because with Warp, even a Magician wants to prime that Cypher Machine just wouldn't be enough. By the time we actually get... Oh, cutting actually went down. We get the pick up and the drop down there is the most needed, of course. But Guo Ke, as our Magician, is on the outer regions. Persica might just have to pop this instantly. Then we're going to go for the 1-man escape game. And there comes the Cypher Machine pop. That is detention Hullabaloo, as Archer will stay out by the watchtower. And that watchtower we will be able to see where this Hullabaloo is, thank goodness me. But even so, with us being upstairs right now, that's a beautiful vault up. But the dungeon, however, on the other hand, is at 2-story. We're going to be able to get a stun there. Thankfully, Persica being able to get through. No spin ready there just yet. However, double surprise is now ready. We did manage to dodge the first one, but can we dodge the second one? Flywheel isn't ready just yet, and Persica, unfortunately speaking, could not do much in that scenario. A good 3-man elimination from the side of Jin, but at least it wasn't a 4. WBG being able to secure a 1-man escape. Up against, you know what? Very solid with King Kong from Gior's side. Mechanic instant pick. The going into towards permanent bans does not matter. This counters Goatman really hard alongside with Hullabaloo and Ivy. You also do have Escapologist as well, who's really good at buying more time for mech to decode too, alongside with Puppeteer and Lucky Guy. Puppeteer definitely being the secondary rescuer and Lucky Guy being their third rescuer there as well. Maybe we'll bring full containment build on Lucky and on Mechanic, because we know that worst case scenario, even if the other 2 are gonna be chased, we can at least buy 60 seconds, and Mechanic can decode for a really long time too. But from the side of Ninya, this is quite hard for us to be able to do much. We probably will have to run Goman here with Abnormal if we want to at least 3-man. That is the way to go. Hullabaloo is definitely not doable because you need the tension. But for Goatman, trump card detention with Abnormal might be the way to go, as we see here 2 picks by Ninya and a total win rate of 50%, or is that tie rate of 50%? I think I kind of missed it there. But let's see the area selection here first then. from our survivor side, almost about the same spawn locations with mech here currently at the back of, 2-story, and then middle given towards a puppeteer, lake, green lake for escapologists, and of course, excuse me, treehouse for that lucky guy. But it just seems like we want to, oh no, never mind, we're not spawning by the crane there, we're gonna spawn towards the bottom where it's a bit closer towards mechanic. And that is the most important factor of it all, because mechanic has to be the one we chase first, and that doll is going to be very, very, very scary too. But let's see towards the persona points we go down. It will be mechanic here on Flywheel Borrowed Time with Max Snooze and Weber's Law. And of course on the side of Escapologist, Ty Turner with Empathy, Ty Turner, Empathy, and Healing Persona on the side of Puppeteer. And of course, lucky guy with Flywheel, that is Max Snooze and Weber's Law as well. And of course, on the side of India, we're going to be bringing Wanted Order, Wish, Giant Claw, Berserker, Hunter's Instincts, and alongside with Trump Card Attention here, and of course, Abnormal. We will now move on towards the game. In the game, we go down. Atta's right there. We dropped that down there first as well, but Atta is known as an S-Batch prisoner main. But it seems like with the doll there being dropped down, we're not willing to commit towards the doll. We're going to run a little bit closer here towards our friend, but the further away the better it is. We did manage to get ahead as we're running as far away as possible here. AK, wish an additional doll too. We're gonna get ready to decode later on, but Heart nearby, trying to buy a little bit more time here. We can't really place cages down at a better angle, but not knowing where Mech is, Mech being able to buy a little bit more time for himself. Nice pallets down from the side of Atta, but even with this mechanic, you're kind of disturbing Heart here a little bit as well. We're in between the pallets here, we're trying to play a little bit more mind game, but with this, that's a nice vault over there, but unfortunately speaking, do we have fly? We don't have fly red just yet, as we will go down instantly. However, the doll is now currently decoding, and we will have to switch chairs for the mechanic, just so she has a little bit more time when it comes to the decoding progress, or just to get the doll towards the chair first. We are not switching. No, we have to switch. No matter what happens here, we have to switch. But from the side of Harsh, that's going to be an instant hit there. We might, we won't get a second hit there just yet as well, because we're buying a lot of times here for ourselves. And once again, Harsh with that happy feed is insane. Yes, the chip damage come true, but it's not a normal hit, so he can still survive. As now we see 30-second Wanted Order time will go, and because of that Max News, we still have a few more seconds before that goes after that. That's going to be instant rescue there. We've already all 5 Cypher machines here, touch and decoded. There's an extra flywheel there too from the side of our mechanic as well, just for a little bit of a later on distance pull. But that doll is going to be decoding for a very, very, very long time. We want to prevent this mech from running out, but mech just wants to decode. And that decoding progress is going to be able to buy us so much as well for that tie game. We really want an Abnormal here, but I don't think we'll allow the Abnormal. Yes, there is a basement nearby. AK is also nearby too as a lucky guy, but we still have that lucky parcel for the gun or for the perfume or whatever we wish to use. But we're going to switch the mechanic here, as that Cypher machine will finally go down towards the max. We do have a pocket watcher that we won't use here just yet. We're going to get a little bit more Cypher machine decoding progress through as well. But now that's going to be a no damage rescue from the... Oh, not no damage rescue here just yet. Nice little Lewis. We're trying to buy a little bit more time here. A little bit more time for mech to decode. But that's the good part of it all. 4 Cypher machines are going to be done. Your Abnormal trait isn't going to work. You're proposed this team comp just to counter you as well. And that's how good this team comp is. Unfortunately speaking, their red will take a full damage hit, but mech can contain for such a long time. We do not really have much left to use. Flywheel will not come out, but that's okay. Mech Cypher machine is basically done. You see here, right? Mech with Escapologist is basically cracked. 2 Tie Turners, your Cypher machine is done. And of course, from the side of Lucky Guy there too, we're currently being healed by our own doll as well, which makes it even better. However, it does seem like that doll has been currently... Oh no, that doll cannot be decoded. Never mind, oopsie, sorry. That doll has already been fully consumed. But there is a 99% Cypher machine somewhere. No, actually the doll is still there. We just dropped the doll. Oh yeah, we dropped the doll probably because it's at 1%. But AK looking for an item here, having to leave. Bahar got an additional... Ooh, nice teleportation back. Bahar got an additional pocket watcher. That's at least some sort of good news from the side of survivors. And we can just start dabbing ourselves here a little bit. We're going to inject ourselves with some healing potions here as Lucky Guy once again looking for items. What are we looking for this time from the chest? Is a good question. Red on the other side, I don't think we're able to contain for any longer, but at least the good news is we blocked that path. AK got an additional needle there too. AK is 71% healed. If he gets hit, I think he can rescue this one. Because if he gets hit the next time, he can still self-heal himself towards max. Teleport does come out, however. It goes towards AK here first. We're currently at full health right now. That's good. Wow, that hit still hits spots Palace. But it doesn't really mean much. It does not really mean much. Escapologist got the heal there from Puppeteer, but that's only because Escapologist healed to 99%. So that means it's still 2 additional hits here, but that's a nice thing, right? If you can at least self-heal yourself with Escapologist nearby, that's at least buys you quite a lot of time. But as we do see here, new Cypher Machine currently being decoded. We do not have Abnormal anymore, in which it has been changed to Teleport. But Red will be able to pop that Cypher Machine there at 99%. We do see where Dungeon is here too. But from the side of Ninja, it's still not that easy to get the tie game. Because the Cypher Rush is pretty much insane. Harsh has to be pretty careful here. But I don't think he has much to worry about. Oh, mind games. Oh, we missed. Oh, Harsh. That is crazy. We pulled even more distance away from the survivors on chair. But AK can self-heal, so we'll just look for a new Cypher Machine now. I mean, overall, Puppeteer can keep running up and down no matter what happens, or even Lucky Guy can do it as well, so we're not at the worst case scenario. But that was not really a good cage from Ninja. That was not what we were typically looking for. Preferably speaking, you'd like to lock that palace. But as of now, it's currently Red on the Cypher Machines, AK here getting ready to run in for the rescue. It's not a bad exchange. Teleport is ready as well. So we're kind of preventing an instant down with Teleport just because Red can tank 2 hits before he goes down, right? So with this, we still have Tinnitus, still trying to scout where Lucky Guy is. Lucky Guy coming in for the rescue right now. We do have a Flywheel ready on our hands to use as well. Cypher Machine currently at 68%. Just by a little bit of time, and I do think it will be enough long term. We're going to get a normal hit here, as the rescue will come through quite smoothly as well, because how long that attack animation is. But Lucky Guy will self-rescue himself first, as Hart is doing a really good job on mind gaming. We're finally gone down. I don't think we're gonna... Oh, we are gonna pop it. Okay, that's a little bit crazy, but that's fine as well. We didn't really go over towards the other side. No Flywheel, unfortunately speaking, though. But the speed boost here, sadly, could not keep up with what we wanted to achieve. Teleport is ready. There is a doll on the other side. AK has Dungeon as well. But I don't think we're willing to invest on a Teleport, especially up against a Puppeteer too. So with this, walking towards 2-story, that Tinnitus from the doll is going to be insanely annoying. And this doll actually won us the game as well. Congratulate a tie game here from the side of GR. GR is selecting Little Girl again, which is very surprising. From my point of view, they really like Little Girl on Moonlit River Park. That's one thing I realized about GR2. But up against WBG, it's a Little Girl here at first stop, as we see Archer 2-story, of course, Meteorologist 4-stop, Mercenary first stop as well. It's a very meta team comp if you pretend Little Girl didn't exist. But up against an Opera Singer who spawned a God Kite, overall, not too bad. But Little Girl here might be serving as a secondary rescuer again. So once again from the side of GR, it's very interesting because now we're using Little Girl up against a relatively good Hunter too, and it's Ninja's Opera Singer as well, with Trumpet Attention alongside with Wanted Order, Pallet Breaking, and Hunter's Instincts. And of course from Survivor side, Flywheel with Weber's Law and Knee-Jerk Reflex, Mercenary with Tie Turner, Empathy, and Healing Persona, Archer with Flywheel, Knee-Jerk Reflex with Healing Persona alongside with Weber's Law and Knee-Jerk Reflex, and once again Tie Turner Healing Effect for Little Girl. We're not going to bring Flywheel this time compared to last week, but this will be quite interesting to see. Okay then, Ninja on the Opera Singer, we are kind of looking for Red here. Red on Archer here once again. He's been playing quite a lot of Archers up against Opera too, which is good. It is good. It's one of those counters up against Opera as well, but it's 50-50 between both player and Hunter. We're now currently slowed down by a bit, but Ninja's also playing mind games there too. Ooh, we missed! Which is very unfortunate there. Opera is just a bit too fast in that scenario, but that's okay. We're buying a lot of time here. Whoa, no Terror Shock. Thank God. If that was a Terror Shock, that would have been really bad. But we do still have a backdash, a crossbow ready on our hands to use. Nice crossbow there that we use right there. But Padded Stone will not come true. We vaulted over there, Dinya. You can't do that. I think we had stiff fingers. I do think we had stiff fingers there, but that's okay. We resetted everything, but that doesn't matter. Archer still has 2 bow and arrows. We just instantly shoot here, 50 stacks. And then force her to stand still for a little while longer as we try to see where the hunter's coming from. But red, nice, 50 stack barely landed there. But it just seemed like we'll be forcing the hit, thankfully. But at least red should be able to run out here a little bit longer. The stun will come through one more time. I don't think Opera Singer wants to break that pallet because we are just 1 blink hit down. What is that? More the sincere pull from the side of Archer, but Archer has already done her job. We finally will go down. And that's an 85-second containment time. It's not bad. By the time we actually get the chair here, it's 95 seconds. But we won't go into basement as that wastes us way too much time. It seems like right now it's going to be a little girl here who's going to perform the first rescue, which is also good news. But no, we're going to teleport straight towards Mercenary there. First, the Cypher Machine there is nearby as well. I think what we want to do here is the little girl rescue. Little girl cancel teleportation there as well. Oh no. That's bad news. We can still buy a little bit more time here before we perform the rescue. But what does this mean? This means that little girl actually has to walk to the Cypher Machine now. So it's overall not too bad from the side of WBG's Hunter. But, ooh, we got the normal hit, normal rescue. But unfortunately speaking, we weren't able to avoid... Oh, well, we weren't able to push little girl out or get after half. But with this, Red is already doing really well. To be fair with you, Red is already doing really well here. Merc and Little Girl will decode the Cypher Machine together. Ooh, nice dodge. Merc and Little Girl will decode the Cypher Machine together, but our main goal here is to get as far away from the chair as possible. I do think Red really wanted to try Rebound Kite there. It's just because new players, you know, new players burning with passion, burning with fire. But I do feel like at the corner would have been a better play. Because Rebound Kiting with no pallets is kind of a question mark about, you know, if you're able to do that, I'd say Hunter is a bit doofy, but for now, AK will be forced out of the Cypher Machine. We're going to be able to jump back here instantly. Heartbeat should be able to buy a little bit more time before we perform the rescue. What matters here is we need to get the Cypher Machine there done first, but no, it just seems like we're going to be able to actually get in here first. We do not have Shadow Dance, unfortunately speaking, right there, and this might just be a body block all the way through. What we want to look for here is nice body block from the side of Merc. And now for Opera Singer, you can't stash. Oh, wait, maybe crouch. Nice. Good job. Good job. That's exactly what we were looking for. Oh, no, this is bad right now. You know what Archer can do? Archer can actually run towards the other side. Oh, Archer slow vaults down right now. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. We didn't realize. We're gonna Shadow Dance down. Cypher Machine at 71%. Archer, flywheel is up. We might have to flywheel towards the pallet that we did. I don't blame Red there for flywheeling early. There's not much you can do in that scenario. Flywheel does not really work too well up against Opera Scene, but it is a 3-man endgame, however. So with the Cypher Machine pop there, I mean, the Cypher Machine by technicality is done. So I think a survivor at the gate each. AK can kind of leave now. Yeah, AK can leave now. But we want Mercer to be at the gate first. We're kind of all waiting. So Nini is waiting for teleport to be ready. Atul wants to get a blow. Wants to blow Opera Singer, wait to pop open the Cypher Machine and run away. But nicely done there. She does have flywheel, but she will get the hit down. But it's okay, Cypher Machine is done. The Cypher is done, the Exegate is done. There's no teleport as well because we just teleported. So that's fine, it's guaranteed tie there. But let's congratulate, from the side of Jordan, we're able to utilize Little Girl at a very high standard there. Even though she didn't contain, but the rescue was really good already. So we'll move on to it. Oh, cutting on Little Girl. Did we plan this out properly, WBG? Okay, WBG with Fire Investigator, with Meteorologist, and the Mercenary up and Little Girl team cub. The only questionable thing here is Little Girl may not be bad. However, the issue here is I know GR can do it because their Survivor team cub is very solid. Little Girl up against this, I think it's fine then. We're going to spawn the same thing as we done last game. Fire Investigator here will become first chase, Meteorologist at 4-stop, and of course Norbridge here given towards our Mercenary as well. But as we move on towards the persona page, it's going to be Little Girl with just Tie Turner only, which is interesting. Tie Turner Ninja Reflex with Weber's Law and Muscle Memory on Fire Investigator, Tie Turner Healing Persona on the Mercenary, and of course Flywheel Borrowed Time alongside with Weber's Law and Muscle Memory. We're going to be able to see Trauma Detention alongside Wish Addiction here, and and fast power breaking destructiveness and hunter's instincts with blink from the side of Georgian. The game does move on pretty fast. We're already at game 2 second half now, moving on towards game 3, but we do see as well Goku has a very big advantage here as he actually spawned pretty close towards the entrance of 2-story. But we're going to be able to jet back out here, thankfully speaking here, as that airbag will be broken, buying a little bit more time here for us to actually rotate towards Gokkai. First pallet there being dropped down is good, but Kote now will be in danger, as we did actually manage to get rid of one of our items here, but sadly we didn't get any of the lights open. So with that dash back, it's actually pretty much bad news here. We got off the right direction because of who? Because of Flying Investigator. But right now what we want to see here is how long can we actually contain with this little girl. That pushback there is only pushback for herself, but sadly we didn't really get much of it. We didn't want to vault over the window because it's too dangerous. But with that hit, we might be needing to look at a mercenary taxi here. Can we get a merc taxi? Can we get a merc taxi? We can't. Cutting, still trying to buy a little bit more time for herself, but that pushback only supports ourselves here once again as it doesn't push us anywhere. Looking to go towards the corner here, little girl, trying to buy a little bit more time, but sadly it just isn't enough. It's a beautiful rotation from the side of Georgian. But right now, with a down like this for a little girl, no rebound kite available to go, no mercenary for a pickup, it is pretty much bad news, because if Mercenary at least picked us up, we should have been able to at least get on towards the coaster there once again. But sadly, none of the pages actually worked, especially up on Opera as well. It's a bit too hard, but at least Merc is nearby. By the time we rescue, it should be around 200 and maybe 280% decoding progress done. But the rescue does come true. Our 2 cipher machines has been popped there. And it's a little girl once again by herself. We do have a Fire Investigator here with an additional tie turn, thankfully speaking, but it's a bit hard to say, isn't it? It is a bit hard to say. The 5th cipher machine there at 17% is, originally speaking, a little girl's cipher machine. I do not think we can decode that cipher. I personally do not think we can decode that cipher machine at all. So it's kind of a bad news here from the side of our survivors of WBG. But let's see here. We do have clouds ready for ourselves to use. But I think Persica might actually change it over here towards rain clouds instead, just so we can heal Merc. We don't even need to heal Merc. Well, we can't change the rain clouds anymore because it's a bit too late. But we probably have to go over and heal Merc because he does have healing personnel for all. Last item, as it did get cancelled with that dash. A little bit unfortunate here. Cutting having to go towards the corner there, taking that hit. Unfortunately, no rebound kite potential is there. We have no items left, as well as pages being used there by little girl just to push herself a little bit further away from her teammates. At least that's a good little girl that we were looking at. But from the side of Cutting though, nice push back to buy a little bit more time. It's 4 cipher machines done. The cipher machines are really spread out across, so that's a nice thing too. But both survivors now looking to be healed. I don't think we should heal Merc first. I think, healing Merc first is usually... The issue there is there's no one to teleport it, but I guess we healed their first teleport coming out, looking for Persica here, but sadly the cipher machine has already been primed, so it doesn't really matter by that point. We're only missing 1 cipher machine right now, as it's currently at 99%. I'm not too sure which one that is. But 2 cipher machines here, 1 underneath second stop, 1 off first stop here. Mercenary, a bit of trouble as we do get the hit. Distance pulling is going to be a bit harder here to do. But Persica will have to be the one that rescues later on. As we do a teleport ready in 74 seconds. We'll change targets here for Guoco, who has nothing left on his hands to use towards that corner. He is stuck there forever and ever beyond. But Opera Scene will not find him, since the tinnitus is just too far away, unfortunately speaking here. Persica and Hui looking over towards the cipher machine. We're going to decode it together, but that's okay. But the only issue now is the Opera Singer is not nearby. You see bottom left as well, Guoka is not willing to give up that area. But Opera Singer is so close towards the survivor right now. If Goku does not get up, it's going to be such bad news tonight. It's here coming from the side of survivors. Goku finally leaving that corner to go towards his cipher machine. That cipher only a 17% mercenary, 2 elbow pads on our hands to use, but that is only so much you can do with 2 elbow pads up against an Opera Singer. We did get a vault over there on time, but even with the vault over mercenary by yourself, you can't vault over the window as it hit. They will land instantly. The unfortunate part right now is Merc needs down somewhere a little bit further away, but thank God there is no basement nearby. However, one big red flag right now is teleport will be ready on the side of Gio or Jin. So Jin can just teleport towards that fine investigator whenever necessary. and get that Flying Investigator down, and it will guarantee us a 3-mana minish game. As we see here, the teleportation does not come out just yet. Cypher Machine is not shaking. Looking for Perska here. We want to get her a half health here first, or even force her to waste her items, but the pallet will be dropped down. A beautiful pallet stone here from the side of our Meteorologist, but the Cypher Machine there is currently being decoded. We're looking at a good teleportation spot, and there it comes out right now. Goaka, no items left, but 2 pallets here left on hands to play around with, but that's okay. We're going to drop down the pallet there first, as the pallet does get broken, but okay, slide mind games here, but we weren't able to go up because it's just too much for Jin to use. It's a max presence opera singer mercenary on the ground after taking 3 hits, so that just means it's a 45% healing debuff. And now Perska being forced into coming. Oh no, Merc is up. Oh wow, that's faster than I thought it is. But it doesn't matter in this sense when Jin can just come out to look for Tinnitus range. No, it doesn't. Perska having one clouds already on hands to use. At least we're going to go in for no damage rescue. But if we forced to get the rescue here, that'll just be bad news. But Perska jumped in there a little bit early. A little bit of a premature jump as we were able to get the hit. But the flywheel did not come true. And now we might have to use wind here to push back the Opera scene. But can Opera dodge this? Is a good question of it all. Perska, can we maybe get this blow? We did! And the rescue goes before half as well. But now 2 survivors for 1. There's still a 3-mana minish in progress here because Perska is the one that will go down. Now Goku cannot rescue here. It's a good target change here from the side of Jin. So this only means one thing, and that is either Merc comes in or Goku will be the sacrificial lamb of this game. We're going to try hide here for a little while longer, but we don't have feather walking, so our blue sticker will be available on the ground, as that's going to be Tinnitus coming out here from the side of Jin once again. It just seems like right now we're going to be able to slowly make our way around here. We weren't able to get found there just yet, but a tree stump is not going to be able to do much for you. We're going to be able to dash back here just about on time as well, but do we see the footprints? We do, and that goes down with that Flying Investigator. No self-heal ready. Cypher Machine is primed, however, but teleport ready in 11 seconds, as Jiro only needs a 3-man elimination to get this to get this win game, excuse me. Oh, we see the Cypher Machine not shaking there anymore. Teleport is currently ready on our hands to use as well. It is a waiting game. The moment Goku uses self-heal up, we're going to teleport straight back towards the chair, but no, we're going to pick up here and drop down instead, as Mercenary knows where the dungeon is, but we know Goku can't get up here on time as well. Cannot use that self-heal up. He 100% cannot use that self-heal up. Way coming in for some odd reason. We do have Tinnitus right now, but we won't get found because we came in from the west. From the west? Yeah, from the west. Oh, I started to get confused with my west and east, I won't lie. Bosh, Merc is hiding really well, but we are still half health Merc. It is, we lagged it a little bit. But that's fine. But that's fine. We don't see anyone there. Everything's okay. Goku's still nearby. But this is a 4-man elimination game, but it's just up to how long Jin plays. But we'll conclude this game here then, and let's congratulate GR for winning up against WBG.
Thank you.